Joining me on episode 2 of Impact Catalyst is the new executive director of our club and Louise Graham Regeneration Center, Deb Ballinger. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
First of all, congratulations on the new role. Obviously, it was a big surprise when Art passed. Art O'Hara was a beloved member of the community. Can you talk a little bit about that time and how it was to go through that at our club?
Well, it was a devastating time. Art had been with our club for 19 years, and I was able to work beside him that entire time. Learned a lot of lessons from Art. Art was, quite the rebel. He definitely spoke up on behalf of what he believed to be the right thing for our families and our children. Always had a heart of a social worker. And was very committed to children and families. So I feel very fortunate that I was able to work beside him and learn some amazing lessons from him.
And you having been with the organization for so many years, predating Art, that made for a pretty easy transition for you to move into this leadership role.
Yes, this August I'll be here for 38 years.
Wow,
so
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Well deserved. So, first, how are things going with the coronavirus, situation? How has that affected your day-to-day operations?
So the coronavirus has, impacted everybody greatly. All of our programs that are located in elementary and middle school programs, being that they are on school board property, are also closed.
Right.
What we're able to do right now is all of our directors and our full-time staff are reaching out to our families, trying to make sure that they have the resources to be able to navigate online remote learning. Also giving them activities and ideas, things that they can do with their children at home, posting a lot of messages on our social media, giving a lot of resources, helping parents with any kind of daily obstacles that they're finding, whether it's rent, electric, healthcare, ideas for their children. Some of our programs have been able to adapt really well and to do some remote. So our HIPPY program, which is our home instruction for parents of preschool youngsters, they have adapted their curriculum. We have drop-off points for all of our families to give them the materials and supplies that they need for the week's activities, and then we do all of our activities through Zoom or any other kind of a telecommuting way that is working out really well. We're getting some good feedback from families that they enjoy it.
And now, along those lines, what's been the feedback as the parents are transitioning into full-time work, school from home? What have you heard on the front lines of that?
Most of the parents are doing, fairly well with it. There are struggles. We do have parents who have concerns about connecting to the free Wi-Fi. And so any issues that we've come across, we've tried to pass those on to people who can make some differences, whether that's the principal of the particular school that child's going to, whether it's with some of our funders, because some of our funders are stepping up and trying to help families. And,
Cool.
There is a learning curve. It's a huge learning curve.
Right. Assuming that this unfortunate coronavirus hadn't come around, what changes did you have in mind? What were the big new things you were hoping to bring to our club as you took a leadership role?
So what we're trying to do with our club is just kind of refine and tweak what we're doing, because really we have very high quality programs. This year we have focused on collecting data for our elementary school age programs in the areas of support for academic achievement. So we're looking at reading, science, math, seeing what kind of difference our program is making for those children, as well as their attendance at school, and also any kind of behavioral referrals or issues. And our preliminary data shows some really good results. Kids are showing gains in all of the academics, that they are attending school more frequently, and that behavior issues have reduced. So we're pretty proud of that. We're also trying to align more our our PBLs, which are project-based learning. So it's hands-on, fun activities that really focus on the STEM, the science, technology, engineering, math, as well as the arts. So those have been our areas.
Great. And as you pivot to respond to what's going on now and adding more online things, do you think that's an area that you'll continue to grow even after this crisis ends?
I think we're going to continue to explore that. Yes. Yeah. It's potentially a new way of reaching families that even after this ends, there may be concerns about coming together in large groups and looking at what can we do online.
Great. What can the community do to support your efforts?
Well, we just canceled our big fundraiser. We have one a year, and it was scheduled for May 13th. So obviously, we would be looking for any kind of support financially. We continue to pay all of our full-time staff, and I'll let you know, I hadn't mentioned this, but our preschools, our early childhood centers, all but 2 of those programs are still open. We're following all the CDC requirements with the 1-to-10 ratio, keeping children separate in their classrooms, not having them merged, and a project now is serving the families of essential care workers. So with the community health centers, with some of the nursing homes, and then some of the bigger hospitals as well.
That's great.
For our ages 4 and younger.
Okay, well, I've enjoyed the conversation. It's, again, congratulations on the new role, which is one that you were a natural fit for, as you've been there for a long, long time. And so it's great that you get to take all that experience and express it through a leadership role. So congratulations. And thanks for all your great work.
Well, thank you so much. And I appreciate the conversation, and best wishes on your luck. Stay safe, stay healthy.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you so much.